Hello everybody, welcome back to the Limited Adhesion and Season 5 of our F3 season. This is Round 7 at Road Atlanta. My name is Gareth and I'm joined in the commentary box as ever by Jools. Jools, how are you?
Good evening.
Excellent. And also by our Club 1500 commentary team, Ollie, Bart and Don Bear. How are you guys?
I've been trying to decide all day whether I've got cold or hay fever, but other than that I'm fine.
Hello. Looking forward to this race. Should be an exciting one. Tight squeeze in the commentary box, but nonetheless looking forward to it.
Very much so, yes. So taking a look at the top split standings, you can see David Lyne on top of the standings ahead of Nick Lee and Ollie Walker in third. Take a quick look at the team standings as well, as there is a bit of a battle shaping up between the A-Team and Stupid Aguri, and there it is. Stupid Aguri now on top after Phillip Island, and the A-Team are just behind on 416. NGP down in third. We've got JPS Jaguar and Risky Racing Blue rounding out the top 5. 11 teams taking place so far in this championship, but only 4 points for the Rumblebees. That's such a shame to see.
Is indeed.
Joint grids tonight, Gareth.
Is indeed, yeah, and we'll talk about that in just a mo.
And looking at the Club 1500 Championship standings, Malarin, after his dominant performance at Phillip Island, is confirmed champion with Winslade in second, followed by Roberto, Chris Forrester, Rich Meest, Chris White, Sam Stott, Dano, Dan and James rounding out the top 10. And taking a look at the teams championship standings, we've got QRS on top on 550, followed by Wizards on 504. Could be a close one. Let's see how it goes tonight. Hopefully all of them will be racing. Then we've got CC Racing in third, the Back Markers in fourth, and City Aguri in fifth.
Nice one, thank you, Ollie. So yes, as Dom mentioned, we have a combined grid tonight after quite a few races with only 8 to 10 cars in each race. We've decided to combine them, and we're joined by brand new starter Bart Daelman. Welcome to you. He's joining us from the Sim Stickers Racing League, which also features Wayne and Greg as well. So he's the quickest in practice ahead of David Lyne, James Cockram, Wayne Palmer and Stephen Greening in 5th. And we had Rob Miller, Ollie Walker, Gavin Kelly, Gareth Winslade as the top driver in Club 1500 in practice, followed by Tua Malarin, as you can see, has gone up to top split, and Reese Crichton just behind him.
Absolutely stacked grid tonight. That looks awesome.
Yeah, huge grid. Very exciting to see. So, Ollie, take us through the grid.
Good luck, everybody. Have a good one.
So, taking us through the grid here, we've got Bart on pole, followed by James. Everybody. Then we've got David Lyne, Michael Messenger, Oliver Walker, Wayne Palmer, Stephen Greening. And I can't see the rest there. We'll move down. Reese Creighton not making the start. Or he's on the grid. Let's see if he lines up. Then we've got Dano on pole for Club 1500, followed by Joe, Gareth Winslade, Sam Stott, Dan, Roberto, Stephen Koenig, Rich Meesters, Yanniman Prius, and John Novak in P10.
So Gareth, fastest clubber in practice, but only P3 in quali.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, nice to see Yanniman coming across from GT3. Anyway, lights are on. Ready to race at Road Atlanta. Here we go, green light, and it's a rapid start by Daelman in pole position there. Here they come then, chasing down to turn 1, a very, very fast corner at Road Atlanta, as you know.
Looks like there's already an accident in the back there.
Who's dropping down the order? It's Dano who's lost a position to Winslade. Oh look, here we go. On board with Daelman at the front, and now James Cockram chasing him in second place.
Winslade straight up into Club 1500 lead from third place.
Yes, he is, but Roberto and Yanniman Prius both in the pits, and even before they cross the start-finish line. Hopefully we can get a replay of that shortly and see what happened.
It's such a shame. Look at Lyne all over the back of Cockram there as they come through these double right-hander. There's Gavin Kelly, our reigning champion. He's all the way down in 12th place at the moment.
That's not for Kelly. Daelman's got an absolute dream of a start. He's put out a 1.5 second gap already.
Yes, indeed, yeah, and that's Greening going defensive then. Look at this enormous field. This is such a great sight to see after so many weeks of small grids with the 2 split fields.
It's interesting to see on the map as well. You can see a clear divide between the top split blobs and the Club 1500.
Yes, indeed, yeah, and look at that, Sam Stott all over the back of Winslade as they come to complete the lap. Sadly, his teammate Jordan Johnson not with us for this race. He'll be back soon.
And here's a look at the start. Let's see what happened. Roberto struggled off the line.
Oh. We've seen that so many times in the F3. I think the Montreal races from last season come to my mind.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, that was Rob Miller struggling to get off the line back in those races. Look at this. Ollie Walker shaping up for a move then on Michael Messenger from the Risky Racing Blue team. A big lock up for Lyne just ahead of them.
He's got to fancy his chances here. Couldn't get any closer than that.
No, indeed, yeah. And whereabouts is... Oh, of course, yeah. Nick Lee, the other championship challenger, not in the race tonight. He couldn't make this grid. Great opportunity for Lyne to score a big boatload of points before we get to Bathurst.
Greening's going round. No, Mullering's holding him off there. It's okay. And you've got 3 wide ahead of them.
Wow, look at this. Wayne Palmer shaping up on the inside of Ollie Walker, who's trying to attack Michael Messenger.
Still going on behind them as well.
Yeah,
looks like a slowdown for one of the riskies there. And that's Greening that was dropping down. I think he cut the chicane on the entry to it. Got a slowdown for it.
Kelly under attack from Till Mullerin there.
I think that was
no start?
Yeah.
Now
Hip and
he's
shoulder.
Gareth give him an attention.
This is tight stuff. These are not easy corners to go side by side.
So much runoff you can use there on the excellent back of it.
Yeah, but it's really bouncy, isn't it? And bumpy
It
with
is.
that huge curb.
So much wheel to wheel with all these cars on track. This is absolutely epic. I think the previous lap there was two or three sets of 2 wide going through the chicane at the end of the lap there.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's insane. There's Dano Hammond, unfortunately, in the pit lane now. Dano did have the pole position in Club 1500, so shame to see that. Oh, look at this then. Ollie Walker into the chicane. Gets through on Michael Messenger. Wayne Palmer shaping up as well.
Yeah, Palmer, great run. Really trying to capitalise. Look how close he is as well on the run down the hill. Palmer really came off best out of that move there.
Did indeed. That's Tor Mullerin hassling. Unfamiliar in the Wizards livery tonight. Nice to see him representing.
He must be hiding from the clubbers who can see that he is definitely not a Club 1500.
He's got his invisibility cloak on, hasn't he?
P7 at the moment, so he wins the title, gets promoted, and now he's very rapid indeed in top split.
That was wide for Palmer there.
Look at the lead that Daelman's got already. 4 seconds in 4 laps.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? And look at that move there. Was that Ettridge?
Whoa!
And that's stopped.
And into the wall.
Oh dear. Our Club 1500 leader there. Oh, that's a big blow. That's a toe, unfortunately, straight into the barrier. Quite easy to do there. Just lock up the brakes or just miss the braking zone, and that's it.
Yeah, that never even looked like it was slowing down there, did it?
It's a huge shame because he had a storming start to the race, didn't he? Overtaking Dano Hammond and Winslade.
Yeah, and Kelly.
And Kelly. Yeah, I was trying to remember all the cars he went past. He was absolutely flying.
Palmer's got past Messenger there.
Yeah, he did him into the chicane. Nice move. Cleanly done. And now Messenger's coming under attack from Mullerin.
So you got the fastest lap from Club 1500 of a 14.2 by Winslade compared to a 12.8 by Daelman at the front.
Well, look at that. No one else, even in the top split, is in the 12s. They're all in the high 13s. What's going on here?
Wow.
So, am I right in saying that that Daelman's actually the SimSport defending champion in that league?
I think he runs the league.
Yeah, he's let's say he's an esports driver and he's very rapid. Wow. Who was that going on the dirt now on the exit in the corner? That was Speckins.
Yep.
I'm going to say with the advanced professional, he's got a profile picture on SDK Game. That's it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, good point on it.
It's good to see Miller back and being hassled at the moment by Greening.
Yeah, these guys are having a nice battle actually.
I think they all are. Everyone's having close battles at the moment.
Yeah, and a bit further back, Ollie, you might notice, look, you've got Winslade and Barlow very close together
I
in the
have.
battle for
I'm
P1.
keeping an eye on the timing towel. There's too much action, honestly. I don't know where to look. I'm looking left, right, and centre. We've got a replay here. This is stopped. Oh.
Just the grass, isn't it? Got him
It's
out.
deaf grass, as Dom and I said. That's what it is.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's Dan O'Hammond, and that's how come he fell out of the running.
But I love how iRacing broke his wheel, then fixed it for him, and then was like, nah, actually.
Oh no, that's Koenig. Oh, well saved.
Good save in the end, yeah.
See the graphics changed at the top now, so you can see the top split. I've got an average I rating of 2.5k, and 1500s at an average of 1.3, which works out about right.
Yeah, that's really good to see. Nice infographic there.
I wonder what Malaren's rating would have, like how much difference that would have made to the clubber's overall score.
I don't know, what's his current I rating?
About
I think it
1.8k.
was stroking 2k last time I saw, yeah.
Probably raise it to 1.5.
We're out on the money then.
I think the average I rating for Phillip Island for the clubbers was 1496. It worked out as the strength of field. So
Yeah, right on point,
bang.
isn't it? No, I was saying about all the...
Malaren's about as fast as any of the top split at the moment.
Yeah, that's true. But no, I was saying about all the action on track, but I guess when there's this many cars, you're always going to end up finding somebody to race with. It just means nose to tail action through the field, except for Daelman, who is 5 seconds, almost 6 seconds out in front there.
Looks like Miller's had an incident because Kelly's on his tail now. In fact, he's taking a move up the inside here.
Yeah, good point. Nice move there by Kelly. Oh, Miller, a little lock-up as well on the right front.
So that's Greening alongside him.
Miller's still got the toe off Kelly.
That's Winslade hanging on behind him as well. He's taking advantage of these huge toes from all these cars. Look at them all going.
The Walker Weave! Love
They
it!
weren't weaving. That's the point. They stayed in a straight line. Just have to clarify that there.
Oh, that's a brave move.
Oh, I guess it done.
Great move by Miller through the chicane. Oh, Greening's going through. Winslade's trying it as well.
Kelly's getting mugged.
3 places Kelly's lost in the last corner.
It's Winslade ahead.
That's gone from Miller looking like it was under attack down the back straight to latching onto Kelly's toe, and actually is the one that then is leading this train up the hill.
These cars go well down around here though, don't they? They just look so fast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is what's so great about this track is that it's got several straights which are long enough to get a good draft, and it's got some really challenging corners as well, and some corners that you can actually risk battling through. It is a brilliant little track, actually.
It's Kelly's turn to get some solutions, I think.
Yes.
Is he going to get all 3 positions back again on one straight?
It looks like Miller's going to lose position if he's not careful here.
Goes Greening.
Two by two as they come to the chicane. Greening ahead of Miller. And Kelly's done Winslade. Nine laps already, and this has been breathless action so far. Turn 1 is so fast. I see Costa.
There's Stott recovering.
It's back out. He must have
as well.
towed and used his fast repair.
Well, that's James Cockram. He was in second. He's lost it.
Wow. He didn't-
Halfway down the
didn't
straight is
see
that?
Yeah, look at that though. He's all the way down there. Lost 6 places.
Costly mistake then for him.
As we see
Yeah, this is sort of the battle of the towers, isn't it? So obviously both these drivers have had a tow early in the race,
And
trying
used
to
their
make their way
fast
back
repair.
through.
Hopefully they only got 1 fast repair this time.
Not 255.
I'm pretty sure they only had 1 in the last race. I think Eric saved it.
And he waited for them to fit a new front wing.
Yeah. I think it magically reappeared.
Yeah, it's not unknown, is it?
No. It's such a shame about Costa, actually. See, after we saw him in that battle, Oh, what's happening here? Cockram's letting more.
He's had another slowdown. Must have had another slowdown. God, they're all swarming behind him.
He is right on the ragged edge here, trying to make up the time that he's lost.
Yeah, and it's always very difficult to re-engage the brain once you've had a mistake and you've got that panic and adrenaline going through you.
Yeah, we saw him sideways as well, which, you know, if he's cooked the tyres a little bit, waiting for those to cool back down and get a normal level of grip back.
Oh, that's a shame for Rich, just clipping the grass on exit there. And that's
I thought he was going to be able to roll it through the bridge and stay out of trouble, but no, straight into the support. And there's what happened to James then.
Yeah, it's a tricky corner. It's so bumpy, as you said, on the exit there.
Yeah, I was
Nice
watching
job
some
holding the
guys
brakes and waiting for the trouble to
who
pass.
literally had to nail the throttle a bit before you even get to the apex to get it stabilised. Malarin hassling Messenger for P5.
It is, yeah.
He is.
Whoa!
Oh!
It's Cockram round.
Whoa.
Oh no! And a big one. That's Ettridge, and is that Spetkin's getting involved as well?
Kelly arriving on the... Has Kelly carried on? How has he dodged that?
Kelly survives
Wow.
it.
Is Kelly in a wizard's livery tonight? What's going on?
The sea's parted for him. That's godlike mode. Moses mode.
There's someone off there.
Another one's gone off there.
Yeah.
That was,
That's that
Winslade back
seconds.
ahead as well.
yeah, that was Geordie off the road.
Well, there's certainly a lot of action being enjoyed by these drivers here.
Yeah. Oh, so here's a replay then. On board with Spetkin.
Oh, what a set. Whoa! Oh, nowhere to go for Ettridge.
Shit.
No.
And there's
Nowhere
Kelly.
to go for
Oh!
Ettridge. That definitely looked like Kelly got a hit, but it didn't seem to impact his car. What a dodge.
He's used one of his
Let
9
Winslade
lives
back
there,
for
and
it,
he,
didn't
Yeah.
he has definitely used one of his 9 lives in that one.
Meanwhile then, Ollie Walker
puff of
under
smoke.
attack from Palmer, but we cut away to Messenger's made a mistake now.
There's a lot of mistakes going on.
Spetkin's
Jody
driving
got
into the
damage from that,
pits.
didn't he? It's like the car's
Walker
crabbing.
held off Palmer as well.
This is the point though, isn't it, in the race where the tyres, that since the new change, they do tend to sort of overheat around about lap 12, and that's when you need to sort of be a little wary of the odd spin and they just suddenly let go of it.
Yeah. Can happen. Just looking at the top split championship, Lyne is in a prime position here with Nick not being there. I think Lyne brings home second, then he's going to be almost both hands on the title there.
Yes.
Oh, here we go again.
Start having a little adventure, but here we go. Wayne Palmer versus Ollie Walker into the chicane. Palmer's ahead.
Surely he's got him this time.
Excellent move. This is one of the strongest performances we've seen from Palmer so far.
Yeah, I understand Daelman said he's coaching both Greg and Wayne.
Oh, excellent. Oh,
And he may well be teaming up with Wayne next season if Greg's not active.
well, it's going to be a force to be reckoned with then.
And Ollie's back past.
That must have been a mistake from Palmer then. There's not really any overtaking opportunities from the final chicane to sort of to turn 1.
Oh, you can definitely pass through down the main straight. It's, you need compliant drivers. Oh, right. That's Cockram round again.
Cockram.
2 tyres destroyed. That's a tow job.
Exactly what he did before.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
with worse consequences.
Yes.
It's like when you start making mistakes, they just snowball and you just do make more of them, don't you?
Yeah. You just your brain
Just
gets
get more frustrated.
Yeah.
That'll be the end for James as well then. We've already seen him with several wheels missing from his wagon.
Yeah, such a shame because it was such a strong start to the race.
I bet if Nick is watching this, he'll be wanting these two to stop fighting and catch Lyne.
Oh, no! Walk around. Oh, kept it out of the fence though. That's lucky.
Well, that's one less that can challenge Lyne now at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like Walker had to do an Austin Powers job at the top of the hill there to get it facing the right way.
Oh, he's joined the fun area where everyone's fighting.
The fun zone.
Not that he hasn't been having fun already with Wayne, but there's more fun here.
Yeah.
More cars. Kelly still hasn't got rid of Winslade. Is that greening?
That is greening. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
It's all going wrong for the risky stable tonight.
I'll teach him for not practicing. And that's forced Kelly out of the front. Looks like it's got Winslade right back onto him.
He's still being chased. Here they go.
He's making him go around the outside.
We're sure Winslade's not in top split here because he's miles ahead of the other Club 1500.
He's having a good run, isn't he?
I
Shows
think he's made
what
it.
can happen when you finally get a win under your belt. I think it does settle you a bit.
I think he's just made it his mission to try and catch two of the Smurf.
Well, there are 4 cars between them, but a sizable gap, it looks like.
Obviously been sparring partners all year in the Club 1500. Two has stepped up now that he's championship winner.
Yeah, and stepped up in pace. Speaking of, the clubbers.
There they are, Joe and Dan battling
Screenings.
This is the section of track where he got done in the TCR, isn't it? Where he met that invisible bollard or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh no! Winslade rounds.
In the chicane, that's a big shame.
And would you
Let's
look at
put
this?
Dan-
Wow, Joe and Dan have jumped Winslade from first to third. Now the battle is on for top spot in Club 1500.
Yeah, not a lot of difference in their pace actually either. So this should be a really good fight. There they are.
Costly for Winslade. That looked unforced. Looked like he was just sort of mostly by himself there. Just lost it on the brakes.
Yeah, it looked like a rear lockup, didn't it?
So he's doing these cars, of course.
Into the back straight then.
Winslade will be looking to make a move as soon as possible here, I reckon.
Yeah, so he's popped out of the slipstream from Joe. He's behind Dan.
Oh, I thought he was looking at going freebies into the chicane then.
Thought better of it.
Probably wise at this point in the race, I'd say.
Yeah, but Joe's just done Dan now. He's just passed his teammate and taken the lead.
Well, let's see if they can work together here. It's the two of them versus one wizard, so hopefully they will slipstream each other. Don't give it to Winslade.
Too wide through turn 1. Bold.
Oh, even more bold to turn 2, the blind one at the top. And that's what can happen. It's so tricky to spot that apex, especially in these low-sitting cars.
I think I collected about 5 in practice. I couldn't get rid of them either.
No, I did it in an official practice and I took it for an entire lap.
I am a fan of Novak's livery there. The Rebel. I used to race that.
Oh yeah. Nice to see that being represented.
He does pull out some good liveries, does Mr. Novak.
And that's an old Ligier one, I think, behind him with the Yanniman and Pruis.
Yeah, such a shame. I would really looking forward to seeing what Yanniman could do in an F3. We haven't seen him in one all season. He's been really putting in some stormy performances in GT3.
Was it Yanniman that got mullered by Costa off the start line?
It was.
Yeah, he went into him, yeah.
Yes.
Such a shame.
I wasn't sure if it had been Pruis or Koenig that had been caught by it. Oh, Koenig running 4th still. Great effort from him.
World's fastest back.
Absolutely.
Oh, Kelly's off on the leaderboard. The message just gone past him.
Oh, what's happened there then? Hopefully we get a replay.
Showing in the pits as well. Is that a toe job?
Oh yeah, he is. He's got in the pits.
Here's our race leader then, Mr. Bart Daelman.
You
Tell
know
you
what?
his lead is down. It was over 12 seconds. It's down to 7.
We saw a replay where it said it was him. Did he have an off track?
No, I think that was a wrong graphic. It was James that was crashing into the wall in that replay.
Well, that's what I thought it was. I assumed that, but I wondered whether maybe he has made a little mistake. Oh, look,
He's
isn't it?
just made one there.
Yeah.
His ears were burning.
He's
it's
mortal after all. Yeah.
Yay!
fast-looking livery.
He
There.
lost 5 seconds 2 laps ago.
It's a fast-looking livery he's sporting there, is Bart. Whoa.
Oh, that is a very total car.
That's not how it came out in the dealership, and here's what happened. Oh, the classic. You know, if you're going to have a crash there, you might as well do it properly, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Miller
Miller just avoiding the wall.
Yeah, there's certain crashes that are like characteristic to each track, like thinking about turn 2 at Phillip Island with the run wide and into the wall. And that left-hander here at Road Atlanta, that's the one for this track, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that was evil.
On board with Ollie then, was in P3 until that spin out of the chicane. Now running P6.
Winslade's red, so he's just had enough. And Barlow's back ahead of him.
Well, like you were saying earlier, once the mistakes start, they just start to get more and more.
Oh, he's lost it to Hill as well. Back down to 3rd is Winslade.
Oh, he's having an adventurous time.
Look like 2 positions ahead of us here on board. Palmer and Malaren were just side by side down the pit straight as well.
Yeah, they are. Top 3 in class.
Take it away, Ollie.
Just watching on. Let's see what happens. Winslade getting the run here.
Is Winslade just getting bored and he keeps getting past them and then just like, I fancy overtaking them again. And then runs off the road just to have a bit more fun. You know, like when animals play with the food.
Oh, yeah. I do want to give a shout out actually to the backmarkers and their new liveries, because they are very, very smart indeed, and they look absolutely fabulous. Dan's been running a McLaren livery all season, so this is new and it looks great.
I kind of like how they're not in the same colour as well.
That's what I was going to say. You beat me to it. I was going to say, no, we can distinguish you too.
I think it's the MX-5 Cup that they run in the US, and there's a team there that same sort of thing. They run a similar style, but each of the team mates is in an actual different colour of car.
Surely Winslade's vulnerable here back into the chicane. He's going to lose that place right back.
Yeah, I'd probably have waited if I was him. Kept the toe down the straight and done it into the chicken.
Oh, he left a space on the inside. Should have taken the inside there.
Oh, they stay side by side.
Brave, yes.
Great racing. Winslade holds on.
Winslade got better traction out there.
Yeah, that was amazing stuff. Side by side through the chicane. You don't see that too often.
You don't see it come off like with all the wheels still on the wagon too often.
Yeah.
I see people trying it all the time, but it never normally goes that well. That's off to both of them there.
Very true. Let's see if Winslade and Hill can get after Barlow then, sitting ahead of them. It's cost him a bit of time though, you can see.
Oh no!
He's round
Winslade again.
What a save though. Well done. Style points.
What you're ranking on the style points? So yeah, what you're ranking on the style points there, Ollie. It's a clean executed 360 there, as we cut back to Walker being hounded by Miller.
That's serious business then if you've got Miller chasing
In fact, well, that's Walker just got past Miller. In fact, isn't it? When we're on that onboard, it was Miller was ahead of Walker.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Ollie Walker was running P6.
Next target, Malaren, who obviously had that amazing battle at Nürburgring last season.
Yeah.
No, sorry, not Nürburgring, Hockenheim.
Oh my God, that was the battle for the win, wasn't it?
It lasted the whole race pretty much, didn't it? I think that was Kelly's double, but yeah,
oh, yes,
the whole race long they were just side by side.
Yeah, thank you.
And then the lapped Lyne decided to get involved in the last lap.
Yes, good memory. I don't think anyone else got any screen time that race, did they?
Was only them in the race, wasn't it?
There was that other guy that decided to join the battle with the leaders and also then crash people off.
Didn't he wreck Merrin?
He may have wrecked Merrin, yes. He didn't last in the league any longer than that race.
One and done.
One and done.
That was the absolute worst, Ollie, surely.
Yes. So looking at the fastest laps, the Club 1500 lap time has come a lot closer.
John,
to
what's the race
Club
without
than it was.
controversy?
Yes.
It was 1.5 seconds now.
Halfway through my
so
exit,
that's not
that's
bad.
controversial.
That isn't bad, yeah. I mean, this is a track where the more laps you do, it
Self-controversial.
gets a bit faster. A couple of guys having a bit of a chat. Meisters and Novak.
There is Mr. Novak. Yeah, that's the livery I used to race against Bear with when he had his BAR livery.
What's he now?
I had my Alonso Renault livery.
I haven't smoked for 7 years, now I want a cigarette.
Okay, you three, you pass me on the left here. I'll let you all
The
by.
power of advertising.
Yeah.
Nice coordination from Hammond there, letting people know when he's going to let them pass.
Yeah, sensible to do. Such a shame for Dano. I mean, taking pole in Club 1500 was such a storming effort. And he looked the part. He looked rapid. He was unfortunate to lose a couple of places at the start, but he was there and thereabouts and fighting hard until he had that unfortunate run wide in the corner they're just coming up to now.
It's the only thing that Road Atlanta's missing, isn't it? Like, all the classic circuits have got names for the corners.
Yeah. So there's Rich Meisters in the Wizard Silver, getting passed by Kelly. Well, not quite, in fact, they're side by side down the back straight.
Oh, Palmer's off the track, he's red.
That's bottom of the S's. That classic crash spot that we've seen so far.
He got going again. No, he's dropped behind Walker.
He is still
Miller
wheels on his
attacking
wagon
as well.
though, moving.
Just like his wheels are all still on. And look at that, Ollie's almost up onto chill.
Cars in the pit lane, look, Winslade's in.
Then park me on the straight.
Winslade back out again. So presumably not being towed after
Need a
one of his
button?
numerous spins.
Now, as far as I'm aware, Crichton did not take the start in this one, but is this one of those rare moments where we've got,
Look at
we've
this.
got a car missing its wheels? There's a pause that thought. That's Novak had a big one. Bottom of
Yeah.
the hill again, it looks like. Is this one of those rare occasions where we've actually got 4 risky races in a race?
I believe so. Although obviously, as you say, Crichton didn't take the start, but he is at least in the session.
Doesn't happen too often nowadays, sadly.
No. It's nice to happen more often.
It's a problem with real life, gets in the way sometimes. Isn't it?
It does.
Whoa!
Someone very wide there.
Living dangerously.
Super dangerous.
But he's pushing hard. He's a bit out of practice, I feel. He hasn't been around for a few races.
Again, real world taking, interrupting our drivers' time.
Well, I tell you, as we record this, the data, he's actually in Monaco.
I wouldn't mind swapping him for a day or two, you know?
New fastest lap.
Fastest lap for Daelman.
1:12.7, that is pretty damn rapid. So let's take a quick run down the order then. Top split, Bart Daelman leading from David Lyne, who is currently in the pit lane for his scheduled stop. And then we have Tourmalin in 3rd place, Ollie Walker is in 4th, Wayne Palmer's in 5th, Rob Miller's in 6th, then 7th is Michael Messenger. Then we've got Geordie Speckens, Ollie Ettridge, Gavin Kelly, Stephen Greening, James Cockram and Rhys Crichton, who didn't take the start. Ollie, why don't you run us through Club 1500?
Running through Club 1500 just before they made their pit stops, we got Joe Barlow in first, followed by Dan Hill. We've got Stephen Koenig, Winslade, who's made a stop, Sam Stott, Dano, Rich, Roberto, Yanama Prius, and John Novak, rounding out the top 10.
I think we
Looks
just
like
had a
it's been
big
an
one there, yeah. It looked like there was a car broadside across the track just as whoever we were on board with. Was that?
I think it was Dano Hammond who's had the incident.
Yeah, on board with Dano.
Speckens is in the pit.
So we see Stephen Koenig now in the pit lane. That must be for his scheduled stop. We're on lap 26 of 35. This race has absolutely flown by. Look at that, then Winslade back ahead of Koenig after they've both made a stop. What is the top? Do you know what the top stop time here is? 32.8.
Koenig did it to 32, yeah.
Okay, so Winslade 28 seconds behind Barlow. This could be a strategy race in Club 1500. And Daelman now 26 seconds ahead of Malarin, both of them yet to stop. There's a replay of Greening.
Same corner.
Same corner,
Shit.
same result. Yeah. Whoa! Nearly took out Palmer there.
I thought he was going to save it there, and then it just speared across the other side of the track.
There's John Novak.
Getting a bit of air.
In fact, Kelly scared him off the track there.
Here is Palmer. He's battling against... Is that a slow-moving Miller? It is.
I actually thought it was Palmer that was moving slow at first. I think it's just as they pulled out the slipstream of each other.
Yeah, I couldn't tell which one was...
They both suddenly stalled, didn't they?
Well, we know Rob likes a low downforce setup, but he looked like he was stationary on the straight there, so I wonder if he's changed his setup to go for something that's a bit more stable in the corners. Not sure if that was the right call.
He had a massive twitch through the chicane just then, though, on his in-lap.
It's good thought there, Ollie.
Barlow is dropping down the order. He's also showing up red on the track map.
Oh, that's such a shame. Yeah, look. He's
On the back straight, though.
Must have made a mistake through the tight second gear corner there.
He's halfway down the back straight, just looking on the track map.
Sometimes
That's a really interesting one.
Shown us out.
You
Oh, he's towed. You can see the car there in the background.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to drag it back, don't you, and just see if you can
Yeah,
get back to the
true.
pit lane. And I wonder if that's what he's done.
Oh, what a shame.
Once you spin a second time trying to drag it back, that's when you know to call it a day and tow it, right?
Yeah, exactly. He must have made the same mistake as Sam, I imagine. But we'll wait to get a replay.
You know, it's been a cracking race where we've had no true or false on the corner names.
So Dave Lyne was running P2 in top split. He's now running fourth, but he's the first of the stoppers. But he's 41 seconds behind. And what did we say? Koenig's stop was 32.8. So it's he's still going to come out behind Daelman.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there's a replay of Speckens. Oh no!
Oh dear.
That's silly.
Suboptimal, we'll call that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dano,
Lord.
nowhere to go.
Blindsided, absolutely no chance there. Heartbreak. After putting it on pole, like we said, that's a real shame.
Yeah. At least Dano can take it away that he's showing some real pace here, and hopefully he can take that confidence and speed into Bathurst.
Yes.
Yeah, the final round at the mountain is going to be an epic showdown.
With all these
Should
cars
be,
on the
yeah.
grid, it's going to be incredible.
And the fastest lap for Sam Stott in Club 1500 there. Here's Daelman. We haven't had a replay. Oh, Barlow's back out on track, look, so we haven't had a replay of his accident yet, but hopefully we get to see that soon.
We saw in the GT3 finale that came out yesterday a few faces coming in for the finale. I wonder if that's going to happen at the same for the F3 finale at Bathurst next time
I
out.
think that'd be amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
Is it 23
nice.
cars on the grid tonight, and hopefully we can get even more for the final round.
If we could top 30 cars, can you imagine that around the mountain? That would be a sight to behold.
No
In fact, that might be more than the
crashes.
Mazdas in silly season.
No crashes on the mountain, or else there might be a traffic jam.
We might need one reset just in case.
I mean, racing at Alton Park when you're down the back, it felt like a traffic jam anyway. I mean, it was. You had to sort of stop in random places just to queue up and get through a corner. It was crazy.
Just imagine everyone standing like, after you. Oh, no, after you, please.
Yeah.
The thing is that Miller survived the traffic jam mostly. He got away from it, but then he got ambushed by a ledge.
Is that how it was? Yeah.
Oh no.
Just Wayne Palmer going slowly. I wonder how many incident points everybody's on, because there's a lot of slow going speeding still.
Think they're being lawnmowers, to be honest with you. If they're getting slowdowns, chopping the grass.
Oh, Koenig in the pit lane missing a wheel, look. There's Rich Meesters being chased by... Is that Mr. Malarin behind him?
No, that's Costa.
It's Costa.
That's Costa.
So this is for position. Meester's grabbed himself a cone
There it goes.
and he hurls it back and misses.
You're supposed to take your souvenirs home with you, not throw them off the road.
Supposed to do like a turtle shell from Mario Kart.
And our race leader, Bart Daelman, is in the pits.
Oh, good spot, Ollie.
Because Meester's here is running a wizard livery.
It's very
Well,
good.
he's a wizard.
He's in Ciliaguri, I think
Yes,
we'll
he is.
find.
He is in Ciliaguri, but he is a member of the Wizards stable, so we decided to get him in a Wizards livery for this one.
The Wizards are taking over.
Yeah, that's why Tour's also running a Wizards livery. Winslade, Costa, obviously.
Kelly resisted.
Kelly resisted.
Well, rumour has it that everyone's going to be in a Wizards livery for Bathurst and the season finale, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that would just be a beautiful sight.
Nightmare.
Nightmare for the comment.
Wizards on Wizard.
Yeah, which will be us.
Speaking of, one in the pits.
Tour Malarin then in from third position. Well, back into third now that Lyne has re-inherited second place.
It's going to be a close one on exit.
So Ollie has got ahead. But who's the quicker driver at the moment in this race?
You know, I mean, we talked before about Ollie's season. Some tracks he's been absolutely flying. You have to say this is one of the ones he's been flying at. Obviously, other tracks he's really struggled with.
But Cheer's also shown up here fast.
Cheer's been. I mean, the only tracks I'd say Tour wasn't quick at this season would be Virginia. Even Phillip Island, he still managed to podium even with the drive-through.
Winslade just passed Hill for the lead and got his personal best, fastest lap.
Battle for the Club
So-
1500 win is still on.
So presumably that's Dan taking his pit stop then, because it was about
Yeah,
28,
looks like it,
26, 28 second gap.
So he's come out just behind him if that graphic continues.
Yeah, so the strategy, the undercut has worked.
Walker and Malarin super rapid here. New personal best for Walker. Still 8/10 off of Daelman's best though, that's just ridiculous.
We sure?
Yeah, you had to hope that it's just track dependent.
I was going to say, are we sure Daemon's actually human? We've had rumours that David Lyne and Rob Miller are the aliens, but Daemon's come in and stormed away in this one.
Yeah, so
We'll have to see how he's handles Bathurst.
We will.
I hope that Gavin Petty joins us for Bathurst as well, so we actually get. I mean, because he was pretty mighty around Phillip Island, wasn't he? So it'd be nice to get him back and offer as much defence and battle for Daelman as we can get.
Well, I think Nick's going to be wanting it to win it and have Lyne finish out of the points. I think that's the only way really he can win.
Yeah.
So he's not going to welcome these new fast guys.
And are we going to see?
And Chur has caught Walker.
Look how close they are. Always looking, shaping up. Are we going to see Jordan Johnson make a return this season?
Would be good. Here goes Chur.
Nice move into turn one there by Chur and sets a new personal best. Wow, they're jostling into turn three. Wow, great
That's
work.
how you repass there.
Yeah, that was a beautiful move there by Ollie Walker.
Who was it that won out of these two at Hockenheim in their battle?
Ollie did, because Tour got hit by Lyne
Oh gosh, yes.
out of the hairpin.
He continued there, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
He just knocked sideways.
Yeah.
That was a rare kind of misjudgment, I feel, from Lyne there. He's normally pretty good about deciding who to join.
Yeah.
Daelman goes quicker.
Didn't he go and knock off Jason Weaver into Sud Curve after that as well? In the same lap.
Perhaps his dog was driving or something, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh no, the Sachs curve, sorry. It was the one where Vettel crashed, that corner. So Lap 34 of 35. And we're watching the battle for the final step on the podium.
Yeah, it looks like there's 2 battles left. One for first and second in Cockram 1500, and this one for the last step.
Nice to see. I mean, amazing. We've got 2 battles going on with after 34 laps of what's been an absolutely brilliant race. It's Daelman Hammond back out on track.
Surprised just how much Malaren lost from sort of when they went side by side through turn 2 there, and really seemed to lose his momentum.
Yeah. They showed.
Whoa, look at big sideways.
That's some car control right there.
Yeah,
that's going to really affect his run down the straight here.
Daelman getting out of the way and letting him through. New fastest lap in Club 1500 for downhill behind as well. And it gets down to half a second between those two. Here comes Malaren on the way down to the chicane. He's got the inside line. Is Ollie going to brave it around the outside? No, he tucks in behind. So it's Malaren back. Oh, Walker's off the road. So he came under the bridge. Meanwhile, that's Costa letting Wayne Palmer through. And that's, well, look at that, downhill, just getting off the wrong side of the curb there. And that's let Bart Daelman come through to lap him. Winslade just ahead of them.
I'm not sure if Winslade shoulder checked him out there, shoulder barged him out there, or if Hill ran out there by himself.
Yeah,
someone's off there.
Who's that off the road?
That's Hammond, gone red on the standings.
Nice spot. Oh, Messenger having a bit of a rally time as well.
The other boys practicing the rallycross skills, ready for the new league starting next season.
Yeah, super plug. Wow, Daelman has now won the race. And that has confirmed downhill to second place, because Winslade was ahead of Daelman as they crossed the line, so he's still got to do the final lap.
Winslade gets 2 victory laps then.
Here.
Here they go side by side into the chicane once again. Wow, he's super late on the brakes. Nearly touching.
He's in the space.
Crosses back under. It's going to be Malaren. What a great move.
What a race between those two. Super driving by the pair of them. Dave Lyne's come home 29 seconds behind Daelman.
This series has been missing out on having Malaren and Walker on the same track.
Yeah,
it has.
No, absolutely. That's super stuff.
Dave's a bit happy.
Well, he must feel like he's got one hand on the title now before we get to Bathurst.
I think I told him second would be enough to win it, actually.
That's the first of Winslade's victory laps complete, as he actually now crosses the line to take the checkered flag.
Yeah.
And now he gets to start his second victory lap.
Well, what a race that was. There was action everywhere, up and down the field.
Good ride.
All of the cars on track.
Wow, that was amazing.
Good race, guys.
Good respect from the drivers there. Yeah. That's just got me even more excited for Bathurst now.
Yeah, we've
Well, hopefully people show up for it then.
Hopefully.
really picked a crazy track for our finale, but it's where we finished last season as well, and it could give us some incredible scenes as Kelly was crowned champion. So Bart Daelman wins on debut, just like Gavin Petty at Phillip Island. David Lyne in second, and Tour Malaren returns to top split and gets straight onto the podium. Oliver Walker was in fourth. Then we have Rob Miller, Michael Messenger, Wayne Palmer. Winslade wins Club 1500 and comes home in 8th ahead of downhill. Ollie Ettridge was 10th overall, and then Gavin Kelly in 11th. Then we had Sam Stott, Roberto Costa, Joe Barlow, Stephen Kernick, Janeman Pruis, I beg your pardon, Rich Meesters, Geordie Speckens, Daelman Hammond, John Novak, Stephen Greening, James Cockram, and Rhys Crichton sadly didn't take the start. Hopefully we'll see him at Bathurst. Ollie won't take us through the teams championships when they arrive.
Yes, I will. So, championship standings, we've got David Lyne on top on 332 points, followed by Nick Lee, as it says there. Then we got Ollie Walker in third,
Lilly.
Gavin Kelly in fourth, Lee Harding in fifth, Nathan Parker sixth. Then we've got Greening Ettridge, Messenger and Miller rounding out the top 10. And top split team standings, we've got the A team up into first place now on 487, followed by Stupid Aguri, then Risky Racing Blue, JPS Jaguar, NGP Volvo Safe Driving Academy, Sleepy Time Racing, Risky Racing Orange, Wizards of Lifton Coaston 8th place.
Beautifully done on the NGP.
Thank you.
Dom, do you want to take us through the Club 1500?
Yeah, absolutely. We already know that the Smurf has been crowned as champion, moved up to top split, so Winslade now still in second, from his teammate Costa in third. Sam Stott moving up a couple of positions into fourth after today's showing, with Dan Hill now in fifth. Chris Forrester and Rich Meesters both dropped down a couple of positions. Dano maintains his 8th position, and I think that was Chris White in 9th. In the Teams Championship, still all to play for at the top there. QRS obviously not scoring allowance points anymore, but they're still in the lead from the Wizards. Backmarkers move up a spot into third, with CC Racing in fourth. Still Aguri from Jet Speed, Atomic Racing. Team heaped together, that is Koenig and Pruis' team, and the Slowpokes in 9th, with TRH Simsport rounding out the top 10.
It'd be nice to get Dan Rice back actually from TRH Simsport. He was very rapid when he raced with us. So next time, as we've been saying all race, we're going to Bathurst. We're going to race on the mountain in Formula 3. It's going to be carnage. It's going to be exciting. You don't want to miss that race. Thank you so much.
I'm not excited, you are.
Is it Christmas yet?
I hope they all make it to the jump at the
And
end.
see if it's
Yes,
8
indeed.
out of 8 winners. That will be exciting. We've had 7 from 7 so far. Let's see.
Very good point. Yeah, thanks. I keep meaning to talk about that. So don't forget you can find us at limitofadhesion.com, facebook.com/limitofadhesion. Thanks, guys.
Bye!
Bye.